Do you know adults can break down and cry for a moment? Jian is in charge of serving and washing dishes at a restaurant. When she's hungry, she eats the guests' leftovers. She even takes away the leftovers when people are not paying attention. This is Jian's daily life. She works at a construction company during the day and has a part-time job at the restaurant. When she gets off work, she often steals drinks from the company. Jian usually finishes working at midnight, and then she goes back to her little apartment. She just eats leftovers every day while the light is not even on. One day when she's coming home, as usual, she finds out that the light is on. A handsome man, Wang Il, is waiting on her, but he comes here to ask her to pay the debt. Jian's salary is just enough to pay back the interest, so she always thinks of ways to make money. She has to suffer this difficult life every day when she wakes up, even if it's just a call for a day. It's enough to make Jian's tough life even more miserable. She also supports her grandmother, who is unable to move by herself in the hospital. They are also in heavy debt, so Jian doesn't dare to answer her phone, because she truly doesn't have money to pay for the hospital. The people in the hospital assume that she has abandoned her grandma, but they have no idea that she has been waiting outside her grandma's room for the whole day, just to sneak in, pack up their things and take her away. It was not easy to escape from that huge hospital bill. But Wang Il comes to her house again. Jian wants to fight back, but she can't. After being beaten to the ground, Wang Il kindly helps her pay the hospital fees. But the more she borrows, the higher the interest. One day, the head chief finds out that she's stealing the leftovers, so she is fired. Her little income is not enough to feed 2 people, and a huge debt. However, you probably don't know how she can earn 1 million won in 1 week. Jian is the most underrated person in the company. But she has harmed 2 great leaders within 1 day, taking millions of won from them. While people who have just finished work rush in the subway, Jian professionally takes the phone of the person standing next to her. She's checking something and then putting it back in. The next day, she still goes to work as usual, but she's wearing earphones. Do you think she's listening to music? No, she's not. She's listening to a conversation of the man on the subway with a senior leader. Turns out the man standing next to her is her employer, Dong Hun. She has eavesdropped on that phone. Thanks to the conversation, she knows that they will have an important meeting tomorrow. But he has to meet up with someone in a karaoke tonight. Jian asks a man for help to follow the senior leader to the karaoke. He will pretend to be a delivery man to confirm his room number. Did somebody here order gimbap? Who ordered gimbap? What is it? Did you order to burdock root gimbap? I'm sorry. Isn't this the place? For goodness sake. After that, he goes out and gets changed to the waiter's uniform. When Jian shuts down the circuit breaker, he will put narcotic into the senior's drink. After they have finished everything, they both leave as if they don't know each other. But the plan is not done yet. Jian sends a message to invite Dong Hun for dinner. He's a kind and sincere man. He thinks that it's not good to have dinner together, so he leaves. Jian immediately starts chasing him. It doesn't seem that she has reached her goal, but she turns around and leaves, which makes it difficult to understand. The next day, the senior leader has messed up a project and is demoted to a subsidiary company. The photo that they kissed has been posted on the website. It turns out that everything is Jian's plan. She has told somebody to hide and take a photo of them. Dong Hun is married, so this would make him lose everything in terms of work and marriage. So what will those extreme actions and being a mistress bring any benefit for her? A week ago, she was offered a deal by a CEO. Who is the opponent of Dong Hun? Dong Hun's wife is secretly having an affair with that CEO. So he wants to get rid of both of them, and then gives her 2 million won for doing this. At the end of the movie, the story has changed completely. That day, what Jian and the CEO have done is exposed. She gets in an accident while running away from the police. Jian can just escape by herself. Dong Hun doesn't blame her but even takes her to the hospital. He tells her that once you know someone, there is a point where you will understand what they do. This is friendship. After that, he arranges a place for her to stay. From here, Jian has found her most precious friend, who is the owner of the apartment, Yosun. She always prepares breakfast for Jian. Wash your face and then come to eat. At night, they will walk around the neighborhood that Jian likes the most. Until they are close to their house, they are from putting arms around each other to holding hands. Jian doesn't need to pretend to be an adult. Since everybody treats her really well, they all love and care for her like their own child. She now can feel the love that has been missing for 21 years. Yosun's friends and Dong Hun become Jian's friends. She always kept her distance from other people in the past. Facing the hardship and despair with indifference, her grandma was the only person whom she fought for. After that, when the grandma has passed away, her funeral is filled with flowers and food. All of her friends also come to visit. This helps Jian not to feel lonely while she has to suffer this great loss of her loved one. Life is beautiful in this kind of love that makes us feel warm. People support each other and live happily together. In the end, Jian has found peace. She realizes that she has to love herself to open the door and embrace happiness. Have you realized that yet?